Hello. So, I am waiting for one more email from Dr Lorimer, who's with Gendercare. That will have my written report on it. I will then give my approval from that report to him saying it's okay. He'll then send it out to me as a letter and send that letter to my doctor as well as me. I will then book an appointment with my doctor and then, ta-da, I will be able to get prescribed testosterone. I'm making this video as a kind of documentary for me to look back on in the future. Of just my experiences in the past, present, sort of thing. So I'm going to apologise now if I keep looking down, but I have literally written like a full-on thing, because, in these sort of videos I feel like I need to, word it right. Okay. I'm going to be going through quite a few different topics here. Okay. So, I came out as transgender about 1.5 years ago, when I was 16. And yet it feels like forever I've been my true self. Looking back, I would have never thought that it would be a known fact that I'm definitely starting testosterone, yet here I am today, making this video. Now, it may come as a shock, but I'm not a fan of changes, especially big ones. And I know it's ironic because I've had to come out as transgender, but you'd be wrong to assume that it's this big change that everyone says it is, when in actual fact it's completely different. Now, I know it changes with everyone, as everybody's experiences are different, so I'm going to tell you my experiences in the hope it will shed even just a small light on what it's like to be, or to feel like, transgender day to day. I know some of you are probably wondering what I meant earlier when I said that you'd be wrong to assume it's a big change coming out as transgender when it's not. So, let me explain myself. The definition of transgender is a person whose sense of personal identity and gender does not correspond with their birth sex. That is relevant, trust me. My name changed to Lewis, and my birth name got used less and less to the point where I don't even really acknowledge it anymore. My hair got cut shorter, so I looked more masculine. I left my legs on my armpits so that I could grow hair, again, to pass as more masculine. My binding, I started binding my chest to make it flat, again, to pass as masculine. But my clothes were already stereotypically boy clothes, so for those of you wondering. See, that's where everyone gets confused. I never changed. Like me, myself. I'm still the same person I was before I came out. You ask my family and they will all say the same thing. I'm just a lot happier now, because I'm allowed to live day to day in a body that is starting to truly look like myself. I'm gonna probably tear up, by the way. I'm just pre-warning you. Now, living day to day, this should be fun. Saying it's hard would be an understatement, because it's not hard per se. It's more self-torture, if that's a word. I get up and the first thing I do is put on my binder. I then get changed to make sure I stand so I'm not in line with my mirror. Just here, you can see it. Because I'm going to open up a lot in this video, by the way. So, yeah, because it's starting to come out now. Because, honestly, I hate seeing myself, especially when I'm changing. Again, if I'm honest, I actually cry when I see myself changing. Why? Because it's so hard knowing the body I'm in, that's labelled as mine, isn't my body. This is a long list. And it's very cliche, but it's all true. I hate my hips. I hate my chest. I hate my legs because they're not hairy enough. I hate my face because I have so many feminine features. I basically hate every single part of my so-called body. This leads me on to gender dysphoria. It's hard to put into words, but here goes. I could be the happiest person in the world, laughing, smiling, seeming genuinely happy, and most of the time I am, when I'm with people. Now, again, this is where people get confused. It's not that I'm lonely, so I always want to be with people. It's not because I'm scared of being on my own. It's that when I'm on my own, I'm stuck with myself. And I'm not myself. So I go from being this happy person in a happy world to a person who is screaming and scared and annoyed and tired of just fighting with myself. I go to being this person who's so desperate to just be comfortable in my own body. Yet the thing is, I want to be on my own, because when I'm on my own, I'm kind of not scared, because no one is there to judge me, or hear my voice and think it's feminine, or look at me and see through my baggy tops that I don't have a flat chest, or see that my hips are wide, or that my shoulders slope down instead of straight and broad. Basically, I'm my own enemy. I crave being on my own because the world can't see me, but I'm scared of being on my own because my mind is let loose, and I tell myself that I'm not okay. Like, everything medical that's going to happen is still not going to make me a real man. And, you know, and it's hard. All of these things on a daily basis, and yet you still get them people to this day who say being transgender is a choice. You see why people like me and everyone else in this community gets angry. This video isn't to make you feel sorry for me. Far from it. This video isn't for you to feel bad, because that's not the aim. It's me trying to tell you just a bit of my personal experiences and being transgender. It's me telling you what it's like trying to be who I am. So, at the end of all of this, I would say to my 16-year-old self, 1.5 years ago, who came out as transgender, that I need to keep fighting, I need to stay strong, and that it is a long-ass process. It's a long freaking wait, and just not knowing what's happening, and, you know, just hoping that one day you'll wake up and something would have changed. But, as they say, patience, couldn't even speak then, patience is key, and that you will get there. So, here's to me starting my medical transition in a few weeks. I'm so ready for this. And, yeah. Nowhere but up from here. So, signing out from this genuinely happy boy right now. Okay? Genuinely happy, because these next few weeks are going to be the best weeks of my life. I'm going to change everything. Like, everything's going to change. I'm going to be a lot happier in myself. And, yeah. So, here's to that. Bye.